Oh, wait. I forgot to mute my YouTube. There we go.
Hi, everybody. Hello. We got Ona from Ona'S Tarot with us tonight. We believe Jenny is still on travel, coming back from Sedona. I sent her a link. I don't know where she's at. If we told her if she felt up to it, she could join us. But I'm not sure if she will be because, you know, she's traveling and she was pretty busy at Sedona.
I have a reminder. Beth Cat. Jen says happy birthday. She told me a week ago to tell you today. So there you
go. Well, happy birthday, Beth Cat.
Beth Cat, happy birthday.
I believe her birthday was yesterday. She told me to tell you today when I saw you.
And I wanted to say a huge thank you, not from Johnny, from me, for the person that did that beautiful portrait of Johnny that I absolutely love. I adored it. I showed it to my sister Yoda. And she's like, oh my God, these people are so, I'm like, I know, right? So thank you so much. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. I love it. I love that Johnny changed his little icon picture to that. It looks great.
It's awesome. I love that picture.
Yeah.
And it's hidden. She drew my Empress picture too. That's behind that stinking screen. But yeah.
Love it. Some talented folks here in the chat. Well, hello everybody. I've been gone for a while. I think we kept you all busy enough for like a whole minute. But welcome, hello. And do you guys want to jump in now? Or are there any other announcements from anybody?
I enjoyed your beach walk yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, was the resolution terrible? Because it looks fine on my phone, but then when I went back, when I got home and I looked at it, I was like, oh my God, that resolution is awful.
Yeah, I got pixelated and then I got carried away into some other chore and I came back and it was still, I thought it was my thing. And then I,
no,
I saw a squirrel, I'm sure. Ran after it, the street.
Yeah, it's funny. Like on the phone, it looks normal. Like it's what I'm seeing. But then when I went back, when I got home and I checked it on YouTube, it just, parts of it were fine. And then when I was walking around everywhere, it's just all pixelated and blurry. And I'm like, what? I don't know if that's my phone or if that's the connection. Or
maybe, the cameras just takes time to adjust to all the different,
Yeah.
I think the resolution's affected on the telephone because it's fine on the computer. Because I watch your regular live streams on the telephone and it's always clearer on my computer. For whatever
That's weird though, because I love watching your little morning walks or whenever you go walking around and your phone doesn't get all pixelated like that. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that. So anyways, enough of the chit chat. So I had gotten a question on the community page about Mo Brooks and Eric Swalwell, I guess, trying to serve him. Well, we checked on CNN right before we went live, and it was being reported from 23 minutes ago that Mo Brooks has been served. So it looks like he's not dodging that bullet anymore. Finally got hit for his participation in the insurrection. Thank you, Marie. Oh, camping. Oh, Lord. So what do you guys want to look at what the outcome will be of that lawsuit?
Let's see. Good Lord. I picked like 3,000 cards just now.
Who wants to go first?
I get the feeling that they are going to find, I guess through discovery or through some sort of lawsuit, there might be a connection to a financial person here, some sort of finances. I get the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. There's some sort of financial connection here too. Not only that, but that is going to cause some trauma, and someone, some busybody, maybe a Swalwell or something, may ask him to resign, which of course that never works, because you could ask all you want, but you know, that they never going to. You have to force these type of people away. But there is going to be some sort of, I'm going to call upon you to resign. Because he's defending himself now. So, which means that where there's smoke, there's fire. They actually do find something. We are going to hear about it. It will be in the press. This is my town crier card with the Page of Wands. So it is going to be out. New York Times, New York Post, all over, whoever and whoever. There is something here about the insurrection with the Chariot and the Nine of Wands. There was some movement and some stress that was put upon by the childish people. So there is something there. It's not just that, you know, Swalwell is trying to be egregious to these people. There's something here. There's a financial connection and something big enough to where he is going to tell him, for the greater good of the American people, you should resign, or something of that nature. That's what I get, though.
Yeah.
What do you get, Miss Ona?
Pretty much the same thing. I have the Ace of Pentacles, so there's that financial piece, and then the Knight of Cups. So this is a sort of immature sort of offer. It's an emotional offer. Magician. And then a stalemate. So I don't think it's something they're going to sort of throw into stall. It's going to be just more stalling and stalling and stalling.
Oh. Okay. Hey, Johnny, that deck that you're using, which one is that?
Druid Craft.
Druid Craft, for the person that was asking in the chat. Hope that answers your question. I get that they find out that he's linked somehow, either through maps or perhaps something that he was doing online, but he's linked there for something that they were desiring, and ultimately he gets cut from the house.
Did he give tours and all that stuff? He didn't give a tour.
I'm not sure, but there's something here about guidance, and then there's the connection there. So this could be like, so I wouldn't say social media, but perhaps something on the internet where he's linked.
Let's see, he emailed
maps.
He emailed the maps to all the people or something.
Yeah, but it shows ultimately that it's this. He gets removed.
Yeah.
You know what? There was, now that I think about it, there was another representative from Arizona, and he's new. And it's the one whose siblings have been all over the TV telling people to not vote for his brother. What's his name? I can't think of his name right now. I can see his face, but I can't think of his name. And the news just came out about him that he was trying to get in contact with supremacist group to overthrow the government.
It says Gosar.
Is it Gosar? Is that him? Yeah, Gosar. Petya Wellington. Yep. That's his name.
Why is YouTube blocking his name?
Because he's the veteran.
That's right. That's why.
Ortiz or something.
Yeah, Pamela's saying here he was trying to like link up with the Oath Keepers. Should we look at him too?
Yeah.
Will Paul Gosar be investigated by the House?
Okay.
These people.
So the question is will Paul Gosar be investigated by the House?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see.
Devil first card.
Oh.
Of course it is. Oh, Lord. Mm-mm-mm. You guys like Johnny's lights back there? Thumbs up the video if you like Johnny's lights. They're so cool. I love them. Love them.
It took me 30 minutes.
30 minutes to put that up?
27 minutes of just sitting there figuring out how to do it.
You're pretty tall, though. Did you have to use a little stepladder? No, because you're tall.
Ceilings are low.
Mm-hmm.
I've hit my hand on the ceiling fan many a time. So
You're a tall man, Johnny.
pop, pop, pop. No,
That's why I was worried that the pigeons were going to fly in the house. I'm like, I have ceiling fans everywhere. This is not gonna go on.
have feathers flying just all over.
My bedroom, I don't think I've ever I turn it off to clean it. I have it on year round.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
What you guys get?
Well, I start with the devil. So, yeah. And then the 5 of cups. I get the impression that it is not initially him. It is him after the initial investigation. So it's like, it's, just like anything else. They start looking and then, oh, we need to bring this person in. Oh, we need to talk to this person. We need to get this person indictment. Because the 2 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords, he was up to something too. There's your scheme. The High Priestess is in the core. So when I got both of them, you were definitely up to something and you were trying to hide it. The High Priestess is not secret because people don't know. They are secret because only she knows. You could ask. And so she is sitting in front of a veil that's blocking the background, but you can still see past it. So everything is not obscure. The signs are there that there's something else to be known. And then justice is in the environment. So yeah, they're coming for you too, buddy.
Ooh.
Which is kind of disgusting because why do we have so many people in our government that was okay with trying to overthrow the government?
Yeah.
Well, they're making notes to the Constitution, but they don't believe in it. I don't get it. Someone please make that make sense. Okay. Oh no. What'd you get?
I get, yes, they're probably already initiating the investigation. We've got Kings of the East. The East is, okay, the horizon. And for overindulging or just drinking from the spring of everybody else's money, okay, right? Because he did that. He's there, right?
What are those little people at the bottom of that card, Ona? Are those chickens?
They're overindulging.
Oh, they're all naked over a wine barrel.
Everybody's naked.
Is there people in the barrel?
Yes.
So you could possibly be drinking pee too.
And whatever. Nitrogen. Right?
The toilet.
Yeah, if I had to say like a clear yes, it's the surgeon. They dissect him. He's literally dissected, right? Look at that. Oh, yeah. I kind of stop right there.
Thank you, Patricia. Thank you so much. I get a yes. There's something here that has to do with purist that had knowledge or is being researched at the moment, and then bam, opening up a can of worms. So it may take some time because Lily's is here. But it's looking like a yes. So should we look at what happens to Paul Gozart?
Yeah.
Thank you, Impish.
What's going to happen to him? I'm going to put a picture. Let's see.
Go look at his picture, Ona.
Yeah, I'm going to look at that. Okay, so what is going to become of you, huh? Okay.
Satan's gonna come to get him.
Okay.
Well, he dropped him off. Come pick your mess up.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
It ends in the government for me. I don't get a definitive. I just get that it's going to cause him a lot of worry and a lot of money, which means as of right now, he's going to possibly be in court for some time.
Mm-hmm.
The Nine of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. That's my America card. It ends in the it's High Priest, but it's the Hierophant. And so it begins in the Fool and the Nine of Pentacles, which means it's going to cost him a lot of money. This is just starting for him. So I don't get an ending. I just get a beginning that it's going to cost a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I get that he's exposed. Number one, okay, that's trouble. I'm also getting that are there any sexually related charges to all of this?
That's it.
Not yet, but I wouldn't put it past the dirty old GOP.
Sin of lust.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can? Oh,
Yep.
that's gross.
Well, it's all gross. They're all gross. All those people that they're all gross. And then I get like Page of Birds, like he doesn't want to hear it. That's not what's happening. He's trying to dodge it. It's really the beginning of something. But yeah, that's kind of weird that there's that thing going on.
I get that his success and his optimism is diminished when there's news that arrives of how he was connected to something that was there to cause a change. But it's just the beginning of it. So like the insurrection, but he's linked to something here that was destroyed, destructed, taken away, stolen. So keep an eye out on Ghost Art. All right, moving from creep to another creep.
This could be the insurrection, like you said. And I'm saying, and the card is Sin of Lust. So it could be that he's connected to that insurrection there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I see that.
So, Governor Greg Abbott, is he going to win re-election? That's the governor of Texas. Thank you, Marie.
Is he going to win the election or re-election legally?
Yeah.
That's a question. That's what I'm getting.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
What did you all lovely people get?
I didn't get anything. I got distracted for some reason.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
it
was something else going on in here. Like I was starting to pull cards for him, and then something else just came in.
What?
I don't know. I stopped pulling because there wasn't what I was thinking about.
Okay.
Spirit?
A Queen of Wands and a Seven of Cups. And that's not what I was asking about. I wonder if Jen's got like.
Yes, I was just gonna say, Jen's like she's either watching or about to, or her energy is coming in. Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
Feels not what I'm asking about, but it's not strange at the same time. So I wonder if she is like got a travel confusion or something happening. I don't know. But let me try again. Greg Abbott. They call him Hot Wheels. I think that's rude, but I can't help but laugh every time.
Why do they call him Hot Wheels?
I think he's in a wheelchair.
No, he's not.
That's not him.
No, that's the new kid on the House of Representatives that turned out to be a complete and utter liar. He was former military.
No, it was an old man.
Oh, okay, no.
It's
not the kid that I'm talking about.
Abbott. Abbott is in a wheelchair. Okay, that's the one they call hot. I think it's so rude, but
Abbott is in a wheelchair.
That we should be ashamed to laugh and.
Let me see. I'm gonna look that up right now because maybe I think I might be confusing him with the guy from Georgia, which is Kemp. Is it Kemp? Oh yeah, he's in a wheelchair.
That is. The tree fell on him. See, that's awful.
Oh. But Hot Wheels is kind of a cool name.
Yeah, my little sister is handicapped. She's in a wheelchair. She calls herself Hot Wheels.
It's so rude, but it's.
My little sister calls herself Hot Wheels, and I'm like,
yeah.
Because they didn't mean it as a term of endearment. I was just like, I'm like, that's mean. Okay, so what did I get? 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. There is a lot of money. There is a lot of very powerful donors because these are like I always say, this is my card for people who are rich. This is the most amount of money that a single person can have with the 9 of Pentacles for me. And then 10 of Pentacles is like your corporations and companies, banks and things of that nature. So there's a lot of big donors, big money people, big money companies behind him, which is usually how you first get elected. 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords. There is a disappointment that he is fighting. So that means he's losing. And so the sad part about Texas politics is so was Ted Cruz. He was supposed to have lost too. And so, they seem to always come out in the end. And so I get the High Priest, which is the Hierophant and the 4 of Swords, which kind of means he's probably going to stay.
I got the same thing. That it looks like initially it might be too close to tell, right? And then the disappointment, it looks like that, he's walking away. And when I say, I'm like, oh no, he's going to lose because he's disappointed about the results. He might challenging the results. And the more I pull after I get the Hierophant, like you got, Johnny, after that, he just keeps winning. And then he gets into the basement with the bad guys, right? And then, just all that stuff starts happening. The more cards that happen.
I get he stays. There's big money, big power, big finances that's committed to him because he's reliable. The money, the backing, the power is reliable. He sticks it out. For entertainment purposes only, we could all be absolutely wrong.
Yeah.
Everyone else is out and vote. Vote.
This is not set in stone.
No.
Just like we did for the orange one. If you get into a numbers that is too big enough to ignore, then he's out too. So it's always up to us. It's never up to this. It's always up to us.
Yep. Okay. Our favorite person, the gargoyle, for those of you that don't know, the gargoyle is Kimberly Guilfoyle. And what was it that she said at the thing? When they were doing the Trump thing at the RNC, and she was like screaming like a banshee. What was she saying? I'm drawing a blank.
I didn't watch it. I have no idea. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was something about the donut shop, but I have no idea.
And the best is yet to come! Like a banshee, that woman was screaming like a banshee. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, they were all
Right.
out that day, right?
the crazy one.
Yeah, I mean, that was
Who's
they.
doing like 25 pounds of cocaine a day with her boyfriend.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
they,
the nose
yeah.
Oh my God. So,
there's so much cardiac damage there. Oh,
oh
my
my God, lady. Just, God, okay. Anyways, so
Oh, so what are
Kimberly,
we doing on her?
let's look at her over the next month because the Grand Tableau for Junior says Homegirl is about to be skedaddle. And she doesn't look like the type that's going to stick around when her boyfriend gets thrown in prison.
Yeah.
What, Johnny?
John says the best cocaine is yet to come.
Meanwhile, they're like backing up the semi full of cocaine to their house.
Oh, I can't.
So Kimberly Guilfoyle over the next month. Oh, she's so nasty.
Yep. Okay.
Let's see. These cards are gigantic.
I know this is really mean and probably a horrible thing to say, but every time I've seen her, I've always and she wears those high heels that are like this tall, like 12 inches tall, and she's wearing those super tight dresses, so she's not even walking, she's going like this.
God.
And every time I've seen her on TV, I was like, it would be lovely if you just tripped.
Oh my God.
It's a terrible thing to say.
All of it is so artificial. I want to know I would like to see what she really looks like, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Seriously. I'm ready. She's look. Oh, there she is. She's yeah. He didn't even get a chance to wake up.
Wow.
Is that a succubus?
That's a rat.
That's a rat?
Yeah, it's like a rat cat. It's somebody in a cat's outfit, like a cat outfit. There's a real person underneath that. Can you see really close?
Under the knife.
Yeah. He's still sleeping. He's in bed. She's like, nope. Prince, and he's the Prince of Skates, right? He's barely getting away with, she sees he's skating, he's on thin ice, right? She's like, I'm out of here. She sends him off. Because I think she's already got somebody else. She's got somebody else. Before she gets implicated in all this crap with him, she's, begging for forgiveness with somebody else.
Gold digging hose. What song was that, Johnny? You know what song I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Anyways, move along. I will shut my mouth because I'm being very rude today.
Well, I get rebirth, which is death, not death, but the other thing when you call in the sky. What is judgment? Judgment, devil, 10 of cups, 10 of wands. There is something that is about to hit the family. Her family's a little makeshift because she's not an actual Trump. She's just the girlfriend, at least for right now. So there's something from the past that is about to hit the family with the judgment and the devil card. That is going to cause a burden, and she is not one for pressure with the 10 of wands. So I think that might be her excuse for an exodus, but we'll see. The 4 of wands, that is the house, the sun, once something is shown upon it, the chariot, moving forward, 8 of pentacles. She's trying to get a new job as well. I think she wants to be in some sort of limelight. So I don't know if she's going for, I don't have the star here, but I don't know if she's going for celebrity or what do you call them, reality shows, but she wants some sort of in front of the camera job. So I don't know if she wants to go to Fox News or whatever the case may be.
She was fired from Fox News.
Okay, she ain't going back there because she wants some sort of exposure here. But I think she's going to take whatever she can get in front of the camera, though. Ace of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, the High Priestess. She is also about to lose a relationship because something is about to be pushed out, and it's about to be in secret with the High Priestess, or it is about to be because of secrets. And those in particular secrets are sort of deep with the Eight of Pentacles there. They happen every day. So it's like, so let's say, for instance, this is not what it says, but say, for instance, Don Jr. has a regular job. He works 9 to 5. He comes home at 5, but she finds out his schedule is actually 9 to 3. It's that type of thing. Like, where have you been those last 2 hours for the past 3 years? And so, it's something like that, to where her relationship is starting to break down and there's a conflict there. And it is right under the devil and it will be exposed. So, yeah, she's trying to get a new job in front of the camera and she's about to lose a relationship of some sort.
It's funny, too, that you mentioned Don Jr. For those of you in the chat that don't know, Don Jr. has now been relinquished to
birthday grams.
Birthday grams, $500 a pop for a birthday gram from Don Jr. Thank you, Adrian.
No, I did not know that. No, he's not.
$50 a pop for a DM, which is, like a private message, and $500 for him to, I don't know, make an appearance or sing you happy birthday. I mean, it's $500 for that.
There's a service called Cameo where you can pay whatever they're asking for, and then they will give you some sort of shout out or whatever the case may be. But he's got his own little thing to where if you pay him money, he will make you a little private video, I guess.
Yeah. I thought it was the most hilarious thing. $500. Yeah, right, Adrian. $500 for nothing. I'm like, we should look to see if he's made any money on that. We really should, just to be petty, you guys. So
what I want you to do is say your father's a piece of crap. That way I do
it. Yeah.
So I did a box spread on the gargoyle.
Okay.
There's bankruptcy here in her past or behind her. Finances that end or get shut down, and then there's like some sort of a party. This could be an organization as well. So this could be bankruptcy or money that gets cut off or just ends, dries up, or perhaps Trump org or rallies or whatever this is. This is usually a large group of people. There is growth here that she is looking to find and be linked to and committed to. Okay, so she's seeking up some sort of commitment for growth. It's weird. And then there's news of a new lover this way. Interesting, huh? And it looks like, this goes this way. Financial growth, news of financial growth, or something that is growing in regards to finances. There's an ending and a loss for her, but she is still looking to be, like Johnny was saying, in the limelight and be very, very popular, be out in front of the crowds, be seen by everybody. And then there's some sort of a party here for a commitment with a friend. So maybe perhaps wedding planning, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Something about money is exposed. Finances, resources is exposed. There's a news of an ending or a news that something gets closed. Something around an organization is illuminated, brought to light, exposed. And that has to do with, that will change the news of her relationship or her engagement or whatever that is. Because at this last row, it shows a new lover. So she's just going to jump ship and be like, peace out. Which kind of makes me feel bad for Don Jr. because he really is an idiot. Like, How can you not see that girl's just using you? Like,
Because
but whatever.
he's whipped and his nose is open.
Can we
Mhm.
put Don Jr. just to be petty?
Mhm.
So Don Jr.'s, what do you want to call those, Johnny? His candy grams? His $500 candy grams?
Somebody said in the chat that $2,000 will give you a private conversation with him.
Are you serious?
Ew.
Like, who wants to talk to him?
Right. And who can? He's on coke. I mean, who can even talk to him anyway?
You'll be FaceTiming him, and all you'll see is like a mountain of white powder.
Eric and Carmen Coke grams.
What do we call it, Johnny? Like, is it? How is his candy grams going to go?
Yeah.
Has he gotten any? I'm going to ask that. Has Don Jr. gotten any grams? Not cocaine, but like those little candy grams. He's hustling on Instagram and Twitter.
He makes the Kardashians look like the royals with the stuff. I want to talk to you.
And it's like what you're charging, you fool, your base can't afford. Those people are living in single wide trailers on government. You know, like, oh my God.
Yeah, actually he does. The son, look at how stupid he is. 10 of Cups. Like, I could keep going, but yeah. Oh yeah, the moon, look, he gets the whole world. Look. Right? Yeah, he makes money. This is like his people are just not in the right. They don't put their brains on the right charging plate at night, right? And they're just like
The King of Wands, Temperance, and the Fool Junior, as Jen would say. There is somebody who would work with him. The Justice, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. It has an initial interest, and then it phases out because the Knight of Swords rushes in recklessly, but it's only you can use up a lot of energy all at once, and then you have none for the rest of it. It's kind of the tortoise and the hare type thing, to where you get tired halfway through, and the luster wears off. The Six of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, but the King of Cups is right in the middle. There is a bit of, and he'll be all right. Just to be fair, he'll be fine. The problem I would worry about is being investigated, but he'll be fine. The Six of Wands is still here, so he'll still have a bit of cachet between him and the Trump supporters. But
I get that there's several people that seek a contract from him, and he's looking to grow those contracts, those contacts. So yes, people are over there selling everything they own at a yard sale to get enough money to go get a candy gram from Don. I can't. Okay.
Ugh.
So for those of you guys, this is Ona from Ona'S channel. She's very beloved by myself and Johnny and Jenny. She's a great person. She has 2 little pigeons. If you haven't watched Pigeon Cam, please go over to Ona'S channel and watch Pigeon Cam. Those 2 are a riot. Their names are Tippy and Al. And we wanted to know, do Tippy and Al have anything to say?
They flew away yesterday and they came back. Let me see if they're out there. I did a video. Nope.
They left you?
They left. I scooped up the nest. I cleaned everything up. And today, they were in the gutter across from my house. And my daughter said, "Hey, I think the pigeons are back."
Ooh.
So I did a video. They send me songs. I played the song for them. let's see if they're not there right now. Let's see if they have another message for me. Because really, I scraped the stain. I scrubbed the stain off the wood, getting that pigeon crap off my vinegar and baking soda. Oh,
Tipping out. Yes, the pigeons had it, Joni. You need to go over to Ona'S Tarot's channel and watch the pigeon cam.
yeah. I think they want to come back and have another baby. Right?
Mhm.
Yep. Right. You got like they want another bird, like more birds. No more birds. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They see that it's reliable
Yeah.
and they have a choice there. So it's kind of like they separate, but then they can come back.
Yeah.
It's a reliable place for them to.
They can go next door this way, east, and they can go next door west.
No, they like your house, Una.
Yeah. No. That's what I got. That he's already ready. Luigi, you see him? That's the father.
The cat daddy.
Look at him. He's ready for making more, right? 6 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, let's go to Ona'S balcony. He's got all the cool stuff there. Nope. No. 6 of Swords, bye. Go back to the 7-Eleven. Okay.
Go to the 7-Eleven.
Go to the 7-Eleven. It's across the street. Get your food over there.
Oh, God, Ona. Boy, I love you, girl. Thank you, John. What'd you get, Johnny?
I got Montreal, the Angel of Rain. This is the card of proof. They will return all the face and teeth. They will return with something natural, something beauty. It will be something that has something to do with life. The Angel of Birdies. So there is possibly some more birdies on the way.
Oh,
There is also something that you are going to have some sort of either dream premonition or maybe some sort of something will trigger another thing or some sort of vision about the birds, or either the names or what they look like or where they're coming or something like that. Something's going to come to you about them.
Yeah.
The next whenever.
They keep doing that. I'm oddly connected to them ever since Wheezy wanted French fries and I made her hash browns that night.
You're a good birdie mom, Ona. You're a very good birdie mom. They love you.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm getting the usual Sunday stuff.
Oh, that's cool. So, I guess Trump is a bit confused because he's saying that he's going to be reinstated as president in August. But then he's going to run for president in 2024. Now he has added something new to his aspirations. He wants to be the new Speaker of the House. So I don't think you can be president and Speaker of the House at the same time, but okay. Is Donald Trump going to run for a congressional seat? I just can't keep up with the crazy.
I mean, there's nobody in his family that is looking at this and saying, we need to do something about this.
Yeah,
Right.
they need to crystallize them.
Stop him.
Because I mean, I know somebody, because he even thought of that himself. But
No.
Thank you, Brandon. Brandon bought me this too.
Oh, let me see it, Johnny.
Nice.
Oh, I ain't taking it off. It took me 10 minutes.
Well, no, get closer to the camera. Is that a tree on there? What is that?
Looks like an onk.
Oh, it's an onk. Oh, okay.
Like nobody is taking him to the side and said, "Dad, are you okay?" First of all, you cannot be reinstated as president. There is no reinstatement. You didn't get fired. We didn't vote you in. Go on and do something. Now you should have been fired, but you were not. So you were okay. Now, okay, let me hush. This only gets worse, Trump family.
Maybe that's the plan. Maybe the plan is for him to act so crazy that they'll just throw him in a mental institution so that he can evade all the legal crap that's about to like snowball at him. Because I do remember Jenny used to have a vision of him in a straitjacket like this.
He need to be in one now because this is not okay, Trump family. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I need you to smell it. Yeah, this is in his head. My last card is the 9 of Cups. This is my wishful thinking card. Something in his mind. That's something that he really wants.
Mm-hmm.
It starts with the Death and the 3 of Cups. There might be a bit of... There's a mental imbalance. I'm going to just say that. Because this is not even political. This is chemical. He's got like an actual problem now.
Mm-hmm.
Because if somebody, I know that he only listens to people in his ear. He listens to the last person in the room, whoever said that. One of his followers said that. Okay. So somebody in the room said, hey, you're going to be reinstated in August. Now he believes it. You're going to be president in 2024. He believes that too. And now you believe you're going to be Speaker of the House all at the same time. Yeah. Something is wrong in here.
Mm-hmm.
Like there should be something to where you say, no, I actually did not get elected. So no, I'm not going to be reinstated because I was not fired. I was just not elected. And secondly, I'm probably not even going to run in 2024. I'm just saying that because I'm a narcissist. And no, I cannot be Speaker of the House because first I need to run for a House representative first. Mm-hmm. So something's not right. He's just off, period.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What did you get, Miss Ona?
Yeah. I think, you know, like you said, there's other people feeding his thoughts. He has no linear pattern of thinking. He has no independent thought process. But they are in that mindset that if you start a comment, right, all of a sudden everybody else joins in, right? So if you start the ball rolling, everybody else joins in. I mean, not even this, like, that's it, cut off. Yeah. He really waving the sword in the air, trying to get it to stick to something. It's not good. Really not good.
He is off his rocker. I get that it's a new desire and it's a new goal, which makes no sense, dude. How are you going to be reinstated in August if that's even a thing? And then run for a congressional seat so that you can be Speaker. Like, this guy shows how stupid he is every day.
Yeah.
Every day. And the idiots that follow him around, this is why you don't drop out of school, people.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't drop out of school.
Put your brain on the proper charging plate at night.
Oh my God.
Turn up the dial.
And the sad part is he still has people who think that's what he's doing, that he's a good idea, that he should still be president.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like those people too is what we really should worry about, because he'll be gone, you know, in the next 4 years. Nobody will be trying to vote for him anymore. But those same people still got voter registration cards, and they're going to vote for the next nut job to come along.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, can we not live in a country with these type of people?
I know. So I have a really dumb but curious. Is this part of his get out of jail free card to just play crazy? Because I mean, the poop is getting ready to hit the fan over there with the Trump org investigation. So is it Trump's strategy to act crazy? I mean, we all know. I am convinced he has neurosyphilis. I really am. I am convinced he has neurosyphilis. There's something wrong with him.
Yeah, I think in a past life he definitely had that, and that's a neural thing he's got he's manifesting now too.
I think he does.
So what is the question? Is he really like?
Is he acting? Is the crazy part a strategy to get out of legal stuff?
Lord Jesus.
What?
So I get my first two cards are Page of Pentacles and Justice, right? Like he is trying to stay away from indictments and things of that nature. Now, mind you, to be fair, we'll put ourselves sort of in his position for a second. If the entire FBI and CIA and NSA and ABC, CBS, everybody is investigating you and after you and looking in your business and giving you what you wanted, because he's always wanted attention. He never wanted to be president. He just wanted attention. So if they're going after you and looking in all your business and turning over all your rocks, he would be stressed out. And so that might cause some mental affliction and he doesn't know which way to turn. I get that part. Mm-hmm. But in the environment, I cracked up because I got the Eight of Swords. This is your straitjacket card right there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what Jenny saw in her head years ago.
Mm-hmm. And it ends in the Two of Swords. He doesn't quite know what to do. I think that I don't think it's an act. I think he is actually being possibly driven crazy. Like his world is not the same anymore. He's not the billionaire who gets to go play golf all the time. Now he's a person under investigation by serious people doing serious investigations for serious things. So, yeah. And then mind you, probably the people he's associated with is like, listen, if I go down, I'm taking you down too. Mm-hmm. You better do whatever it is you need to do to keep my name out your business. And so there's a lot on him. I will say that for whatever it's worth, there is a lot on him, but I mean, you know, whatever.
Thank you, Marie. Marie's saying that Hitler had it, anger and shakes. I'm convinced Trump has like neurosyphilis or something. I mean, he slept with everything with the heartbeat in the 80s and he was coked out of his freaking mind.
Yeah.
You know, and he's too much of a narcissist to go to a doctor and be like, what's this? Mm-hmm. Now it's all eating your brain.
No, he would have rashes and boils and stuff like that.
Makeup. He loves makeup. Yeah. What'd you get, Miss Ona?
I know what I get, that everything he does is emotional. It comes from an emotional place. The Three of Cups, not thinking independently. There's always somebody else there. The Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups. Everything's a surprise. We never know what he's going to say. It's so impetuous. He doesn't know what he's going to say. He's never prepared for anything. And I think it's related to, trying to get funds, trying to just keep a stream of money coming in at all times.
And it's funny, too, because if I remember the Grand Tableau, the one that I just did a couple of weeks ago on him, his corners showed that dementia, bad dementia. And all he's focused on is winning and being in power. That with all the crap going on around him, that's all he's focused on.
Yeah.
That's freaking weird. But I get no. There's him.
Yep.
This in health-related readings is the head. There's something in his head that's really suffering. He has a serious, very painful problem with him not being blocked from certain things. Like that's causing him a lot of suffering. But also him obstructing and then guilty here. So I don't know if there's something about to come out again, which I think, no, actually that's our next question, Don McGann, because the obstruction of justice from the Mueller report, that bar squashed, because this is him obstructing here, blocking something, obstruction, and then guilt. So no, he's not crazy. His head really is suffering, but then this is also saying something about guilty of obstruction here. So that's our next question. I missed the hearing because I haven't been watching any news. I'm sorry, you guys, but I guess Don McGahn testified to the House committee. Will the committee make a referral to DOJ for Donald Trump's obstructions or anything else that Don McGahn testified to? Because I think it was obstruction, wasn't it? When he was trying to tell him to fire Mueller, and then when he said no, he's like, do it anyways, and then lie about it. And okay. So will the Congressional Committee make a referral to DOJ in regards to Trump?
I get yes.
Ooh.
I get yes that they're already investigating.
Ooh.
King of Wands, involvement, right? And then I have there's evidence. I stopped at evidence. I'm like, because there's actual evidence.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually something tangible there.
Well, remember they everybody that was subpoenaed, Donald Trump blocked it. Nobody was able to come in and talk at all. What'd you get, Johnny?
Yeah, I get the Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands. It's in the initial stages here with the Two of Wands. There's no real concrete plan at the moment. So I will say this as a warning, this could still fall apart. Until it's done, it's not done. So yeah. It's that type of thing. The Sun and the Three of Pentacles, there is some collaboration and success and contentment with it, though. So you have what you need. Just like Ona said, there is evidence. There is, something you can go with, something you can make a case out of. But with the Page of Pentacles here too. So, but there is still need. Like I said, it's not done until it's done. So you need to actually do it because the Nine of Swords is still present in the core. So if things go the way they should, then yes.
I get a yes as well. People were stopped from coming over, from transitioning. So now that the transition is done, here you go with doing the rightful things. So buckle up, Buttercup. That's all I'm going to say. Because the crap's going to hit the fan, so turn it on high. So here's another question. Why did the DOJ block the release of the Barr memo? Remember, the judge had ordered them to release Barr's memos explaining why he didn't want to charge Donald, or why Donald Trump wouldn't be charged with obstruction of justice and everything else. And the judge lady was like, no, that's crap. You didn't even read it. I'm ordering you to release that memo. And then up until the last minute, the DOJ turned around and was like, no, we're not going to. So why did DOJ block the release of the Barr memo?
This DOJ?
This DOJ, yes, under Merrick Garland.
I think it's part of something else, like an active investigation. I get 8 of cups, there's your walking away, 2 of swords, there's your blocking. So there's like a new horizon, but that is being blocked, or this information is being held back, or there's no decision to be made upon it. The 3 of cups and the hermit, that's there's some sort of other investigation. This investigation has other legs. One's defending the future with the star. Like maybe you'll see it eventually, because this in particular issue will come back again with the judgment card. But I get that it's part of something else.
What did you get, Miss Ona?
I got that I got King of Pentacles, and I honestly, is there some kind of death related thing going on with this?
No.
I know. I don't know. Or that's just maybe they were waiting for some kind of retirement.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting for some kind of retirement from the house. I got that he just got lucky. That this is almost kind of like a professional courtesy.
Oh, really? Like we're going to make this go away quietly to save your ass, even though you did so much damage, you bastard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I get that something was shut down, closed off, caused a lot of suffering and a lot of confusion, but there's something here that is reliably growing and branching out. So I'm not sure if they're going to use parts of that's under this.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps redacted, shadowed over, but it's reliably growing here. It has branches. It grows.
Can we ask if Barr is actually even worried or nervous about an investigation at all?
Yeah, let's go there, because I remember the ground tableau I did on him. He's not sweating nothing. Nothing. Kind of like what Ona said, professional courtesy.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we know who you are, we're going to give you the professional courtesy. Even though you helped in all the criming, we're going to give you a professional courtesy.
Mm-hmm.
So is William Barr nervous about being investigated? Also, the death of something that was quite confusing. But I'm just going to leave that at that.
Mm-hmm.
If something changes, then yes. If it doesn't change, then no. The 5 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, there is some conflict with his support, because I got the Lovers, the Queen of Swords right above it. There is some conflict with his support in his position. So when he was DOJ guy, he did a whole lot of stuff that he can get in trouble for. However, with the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, there's a lot that's kept under wraps with people who have no intention on giving it up. Now, if these people were sweethearted by the FBI and all of that type of stuff, and hey, if you don't want, your entire family to go to jail for 8 million years, you'll tell me what you know. If that happens with the Death and the Page of Swords, if that happens and the inside people begin to talk, then he has a lot to worry about. As of right now, no. But 7 of Pentacles states that his secrets are underground. They're safely seated with the right people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What do you get, Miss Ona?
Yeah. I think that there is some concern. Okay, there's a little bit of worry, but he seems to have a plan to, and he's, the devil. Okay, there he is. He seems to know how to be able to balance it out because there's preservation in the middle. Is like, oh, geez, I have to hold on to this. I have to bury that. And in the end, I get 2 of cups. There's an agreement. There's a way that he sort of fudged, or, worried, but was able to take care of it.
I get, is he worried? If he's not already, he may well soon be, because there's investigations here with Fox that lead to something that is widespread. Mm-hmm. Widespread. It's like it's kind of like tugging on one line, and that leads you to like 30 more different things. Do you see what I'm saying? And then there's something that was much desired or whatever. So maybe not right now. And perhaps he thought he was smart enough to like conceal it away or squirrel it away or sneak it away. But it's like investigations become widespread. It becomes widespread. So who knows what else he had his hand in that we don't even know about. It could be something internet related or on some sort of technology here that had to do with somebody that was an investigator of some sort that was very much loved. A celebrity investigator that was loved, Khashoggi or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it's like you tug on one string and you just go down a rabbit hole because it's widespread. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm getting.
Because if anybody else in this world got a lot of dirt, it is him.
Oh, that's for sure, Jackie. That is for sure. For sure. So, ask a quick question before we jump into some disgusting characters. Food prices. Are prices going to continue to go up? Pretty soon they're going to have everybody eating off the McDonald's freaking dollar menu, and everybody's going to be running around with diabetes.
Mm-hmm. Anything 99 cents is not food.
Mm-hmm.
I get King of Wands, 8 of Cups. There is no leadership in this in particular thing. There is no... Well, I won't say there's no leadership. There's no leadership that is dedicated to bringing prices down. I will say that. The Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. This is going to progress. Is going to progress quickly. The 9 of Pentacles, which is the money card, meets the 9 of Swords. So yes, it will continue to go up. This reading ends in the 8 of Swords. So this is kind of out of our control. This is your powerless card. Like I say, there's no real leadership. It starts here. Mm-hmm. There's no leadership to driving the cost down. So, yes, it will continue to go up.
And your last card was an 8 of
Swords.
8 of Swords. My last was an 8 of Cups. So maybe August. We'll see a curve till August because 8 is prominent.
Mm.
Yeah, I do too. It's about recovering costs or recovering the economy. I mean, we can't. Everything is elevated. Everything's raised up. This
would be a good time to check the gardening zones and perhaps consider starting a vegetable garden.
Yeah, food scape your front yard instead of grass.
Yeah.
Grass makes me crazy. I hate when I see grass, like, white people can feed themselves with
have a yard,
No yard.
you can get you one of them.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so excited for that, Johnny.
That's what I'm gonna get. I got to keep the raccoons out of it, but that's what I'm going to get.
Do you want to make the announcement now or no? Because I am so excited, and it's like I'll shut my mouth because I don't want to throw you.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna go live, and then we're gonna try to plan together.
Johnny's going to be a gardener, you guys. We're going to be gardening Johnny. It's going to be so much fun.
I'm gonna try see what I can actually grow and not kill immediately.
Johnny, if I can do it, you can
Okay.
do it.
You're in a good zone. It's not hard. Just get stuff that's drought resistant, heat resistant, flood resistant, and anything in the tag that says easy to grow.
That's what I did.
Super easy. Yeah.
I get there's something, I don't know if there's something in the infrastructure plan that may help. I don't know if there's something linked to infrastructure that would help with it, but it's blocked. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a huge problem with the food prices. But this is like a journey or travel. So it's like, it's almost like whoever this man is hits a wall. So I don't know, and that's why I was saying infrastructure. Like, I don't know if there's something in the infrastructure plan, and which makes me think too, because the reason the food prices are going up too, a lot of it doesn't have to do with the Russian hackers that hacked that whole entire meat thing.
Well, that's one thing, but that's interesting. Maybe stuff that gets shipped in.
Yeah.
The journey, the things that get shipped in from, like, we buy grapes from Chile all the time.
Yep, it gets blocked. There's a problem there. There's a delay. There's a block.
Yeah.
So, yep.
I got that in Biden's reading about the SNAP and TANF stuff is going to have a problem too.
Yep. You know, and it's, they don't want to raise the minimum wage. They don't want to do any of this stuff, but everything else, like, we're paying almost $5 a gallon here for gasoline in California. It's $4.69 for 87, which is low grade.
Wow.
That affects your grocery bill too.
And that affects your grocery bill. I was at the store the other day, and the tomatoes were $5 for like 4.
Yeah. Wow.
Go to the Dollar Tree and get ramen noodles with no nutritional value and end up with diabetes and high blood pressure, and I mean, dear God. All right, now into the gross characters. Joe Manchin. Oh, that piece of crap. He's currently blocking the change to the filibuster, and he just came out a few minutes ago as being against the For the People Act. So, why is he preserving the filibuster?
He's being controlled by somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I get, because he doesn't work for the government; he works for somebody else.
He's a wolf in sheep's clothing within the party.
Yep.
He's a Republican in disguise. You don't see him for what he is, because here's knowledge or a project, he shuts it down. There's no cooperation. Here's choices to end this here around this ending or that change. No, he's no. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing. What did you get, Ronnie?
I get the government, the Eight of Cups. He doesn't actually work in the government. He works for whoever this is. It ends in the Moon and the Nine of Pentacles. His money comes from an unseen source. It's very murky. It's very whatever. But it starts with the Fool, which means somebody has his puppet strings. So he's not an actual Senate. What do you call a senator? He's a puppet. Yes. But he can have the little D after his name and makes it seem like he's a liberal or something. Yeah. He's not even close. So
no.
What did you get, Miss Ona?
He's a total distraction. He's a distraction. He's being controlled to all his actions are being controlled. Okay. And this is his boss. And this is King of Skates. This guy's gone. Right? And there is that wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm wondering if he has anything to do with the insurrection, because this card came up again. And there's the guy that comes to the party dressed like a sheep, and then he doesn't like what he gets. And here, distraction. He's pointing in one direction while, doing something with his other hand in another direction.
Yep.
And nobody's paying attention. No, they're just sort of following him in whatever direction.
So let's ask about the same thing about Kristen Sinema, because she ran as a progressive. She starts legislating as a very moderate Republican. So why is Kristen Sinema against the Filibuster and For the People Act? Why are these effing people, man? All right, we're gonna follow up with these folks.
I would say she is a puppet too. I get the Fool at the top here, but she is not the same kind as Mansion. She is more of I don't even know how to explain this, but it starts with the Page of Swords. So there's your inside man, but it's not her, it's somebody else's agenda. She's paid, she could be paid for by the same money as Mansion, but she is not as staunch as he is or whatever. But she's definitely not progressive. Not to her core. She needed to say that probably to get elected or whatever the case may be. But the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords, somebody has her bound to. The Swords, they tell her what she can and cannot do.
Yep.
And so she is not an independent person. She is somebody's elected official, not the people's elected official, whoever it is that's paying for her elected official.
Somebody bought and paid for a senator. What'd you get, Miss Ona?
You know what I got? She's okay. This is the first card. So she's being swallowed. Okay. Literally this. And then she's right. The bottom. Okay. She's being controlled by somebody else. She's being controlled by somebody else. It's a charade. It's a facade. Look, there she is. Oh, she's got the lampshade on her head. Yeah. And then I got like Prince of Swords, just cut off. Yeah, really being controlled by somebody else. She has so sad.
This is going to sound conspiratorial, but I'm going to go out and say it. Finances, power. These two together I would read this as Russia. Why? There's ship right there. For her success here, and there's the ploy, there's the con, there's the other wolf in sheep clothing. She's backed by a lot of money, a lot of power here that's foreign to keep up this act. And then there's something here that is hacked on the internet. So I don't know what that's about, but that sounds conspiratorial, I know, but I'm going to move on. What's Chuck Schumer going to do about these two? What's he going to do about these two?
What's Schumer going to do?
If he could really whip up the votes if he wanted to, instead of being looking down his glasses like this, like, okay, now I want to. They're basically telling you nothing else will pass for Biden's agenda, period. So forget everything else for the next 3 years.
He works my nerves.
I can't with Chuck Schumer, dude.
Okay.
What will Chuck Schumer do about Mansion and cinema?
I get extending an opportunity to abandon their current standpoint. Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. So there's an opportunity extended. The 6 of Swords and the 7 of Wands to climb to the higher ground to get to the calmer waters. So basically, for you to come to our side, he's going to extend an opportunity to do so. Now, my problem is the Temperance and the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is not a completion of anything. This is planning. In the traditional Rider-Waite, the person is holding one staff and the other one is affixed to the wall because they are not actually going to move upon anything. This is the planning stage. This is where you draw up your blueprints for something. So right now is not the time to take this slowly. You need to sort of get these people on board right now. Now, the problem is for him, they have different agendas. And so he's not their mother and he can't tell them what to do. And he is not really a good coach either because he can't seem to rally the troops. And so we go back to the rebirth or the judgment card. They're going to go back to where they used to be, to where you're going to have, what is it? It's 50-50, isn't it? So you have 50 senators, but now you're going to have 48. And 52 majority and whatever the case may be. So this thing that you have planned is going to meet the hangman and is going to be delayed.
Yep.
The tower is in the core because your plan is going to come crumbling down. Now, the question was, what does he plan to do? And that's what he plans to do, is extend the invitation. Again, he can't really make them do anything because he doesn't really have that in him to do. He's not the right person for the job. If you ask me, that ain't nothing. I didn't read that. I'm just saying that person.
I don't think I'm right with you, Johnny, because let me tell you something right now. This had been Mitch McConnell. That filibuster would have been gone January 6th. Or the day of inauguration. Bye-bye. Who cares about Senate tradition? And
which is why it was such a big deal when John McCain did this, is because it was the one person Mitch McConnell couldn't get, and it was a big deal. Mitch McConnell always gets what he wants because he knows what he's doing. Chuck Schumer should have went to that school too.
Yeah. Yep. What you get, Ona?
Right now, he can't. Right now, there isn't anything. He's sort of stuck. Okay. And he really just, honestly, like you said, just sort of like kind of plodding along. But it gets to the point where there's so much internal fighting. Actually, I don't know who goes. One of them, I get the hangman like you got, Johnny. But in this deck, the hangman is a man and a woman. She's upside down. He's not.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But I got also that there's he's in a Mansion's in a state of panic anyway because he's in so much trouble. in the end, because of that, after the hangman card, there is, oh, thank God she's gone or he's gone. Like, there's one party that is sort of separating her. I don't know if it's him or her. Oh, that's what I got.
I get that those two break promises. It's going to be a very long time before anything gets done in the house. But there's something here about an election as well, where somebody might get cut off from their home. Which brings me to my next question. Will Kristen Sinema win re-election in 24? Because if I look at those mirrors, somebody loses an election.
Because see, mind you, if she's running as a progressive, it is very, very, very easy to spot a person who is not living up to their progressive stance.
Yeah.
Progressive thinks a certain way, period.
Yep.
They are not moderating anything.
They're very conservative.
You progress things. You do not stand in the middle. You push things this way. So let's see. Where is she from?
Arizona. And remember, we got the Lilies there too. Conservatives. The Lilies is very conservative, very traditional.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go with that side. So it's like they break promises and they decide very conservatively with that entourage. But then it showed something there about somebody getting cut out at the elections, which I don't even know why they still call them conservative. They're not conservative. They're freaking whacked out of their damn minds. Like, should just call it the whacked out party and whacked out, you know. So will Kristen Sinema win re-election in 2024?
There's a reliable source of money that has sort of been chosen here with the Seven of Pentacles. It's still sort of hidden underground. The Hermit and the Strength. There are some isolated pockets. So there's an isolated. This may have been an isolated incident too, because this is Arizona of all places. But if Arizona progresses blue or continues to go blue, I don't think she is part of that. There's an end to the cycle here with the sun and the world. So she is not progressive. And if you got progressives to vote for you the first time based upon your campaign promises, and like I said, it is very easy to spot a person that is not progressive. You have now proven to the people you are not. Why would they come back and support you again?
The Republicans will.
Yeah. She's got some isolated support, but it's not enough to get reelected.
What did you get, Miss Ona?
I got that there. Well, in between, I just pulled 4 cards, and I get the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Sandwiched in there are some losses. There's like a little bit of a disappointment and some kind of a promise. I don't know if she's going to get reelected. I hate when those kinds of questions, like, is she or is she not going to? Based on this, I can't tell. I don't know.
I guess she loses support and people don't show up for her at the ballot. It's dead. She's not trusted. That friendship is dead. You are not loyal. So, and this could be bills here that perhaps needed to be voted on, and her loyalty is dead there. So, however, with that said, she may try to run for a different party because it shows that she has great success there.
Oh, is that what that means? Like the lovers? Like she makes a choice that she goes somewhere else?
Well,
is that what that means? Maybe could be. There's a choice that she moves it with another, because the lovers is a choice card.
Mm-hmm. It could be that she would be like, well, I'm not going to get voted in by Democrats because I done showed my color as a Republican.
And she can always go to Republicans and say, look how they treated me. I was trying to do this. And
right.
You know. the American people chant as they always do.
Should we ask that if Cinema will run Republican? Will Kristen Cinema run as Republican?
One card, yes or no. Will she run as Republican? I'm getting 7 of Cups. I get delusion.
I get no. She won't run as a Republican.
Looks like one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it were a yes/no question, somebody asked me and I pulled this, I would say no.
No.
It's foggy. It's foggy. It's not clear. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that reading was saying something different because it showed success in a lot of celebrity and being very popular within a party, but
maybe she can hook up with Gargoyle and they can start a talk show with Don Jr.'s voice.
Yeah. A social media platform. What'd you get, Johnny?
I get the same as I got on that last one. I get that her support is isolated. The 10 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. I got that Hermit and Strength in the last one. So something is strong, but it's small. She'll have a little pocket of following, but it's not enough to get elected.
Yeah.
Because she can more than likely get the people who aren't paying attention. Because, you know, some people, they only pay attention when it comes time for voting. Then say, okay, well, who's the Democrat, who's the Republican, who's the this, and who's the that. Vote for them and go on about my business. So she'll still have a little small pocket of support, but just not enough.
They're saying in the chat she was originally Green Party, so she would go independent. I mean, it's like it's like she goes to a party where she thinks she's going to be very successful and a celebrity and a very famous, very well respected sort of thing.
She'll be Tulsi Gabbard in Arizona.
Same with Joe Manchin. He'll do the same thing. So here's a question. The GOP voted against an independent commission to investigate the insurrection. Is the House going to do something now? Are they going to start a commission? You guys, we're getting.
Can we get the troll out of there, please?
I'm trying to StreamYard, but it's like not working. Oh, you got it, Johnny? Thank you. But thanks for watching.
I hope you left a thumbs up.
Thumbs down, that helps the channel too.
Either one, right.
Still helps.
So I totally forgot the question because I got thrown off by a troll, which, you know, good job, troll.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Will the House investigate the insurrection? What's going on in the chat? What are you laughing about?
Sharon says, who let Matt Gaetz in the chat?
Sharon, that is so true. That is so true. Looks like Matt Gaetz told us. Yep.
Oh, Jesus, that tickled me. I'm sorry.
Oh, bless your little heart, Matt Gaetz. Bless your little heart.
Oh, Lord, you got to go.
There's another one, you guys.
Bless they hard.
Yeah.
Hard tonight. Well, thank you for joining the party, Coco May.
Well, yes. I think it's a lot of this, like Mercury retrograde. You know, this the moon is passing over Uranus right now, and that just people get a burst of. I just want to mess with you. You know.
on. That's
Yeah. So much fun.
They ain't got nothing else to do.
I know. Bless your souls.
They ain't got no friends. They ain't got no pets. They ain't got no plants.
Gates pulled into the chat room tonight.
Oh, Lord Jesus. That's okay. Jesus weeps and he loves you too.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Bless their tiny brains. Oh, this is fun. What'd you get, Ronnie?
Well, I did this one before. I got a yes. The high priest, I got the government there. The Six of Cups, there will be some initial starts. It does need a little more vigor. It needs a little more strength behind it. I know that he doesn't want to meddle and do. I think this needs a bite and touch too. And he doesn't have to even get involved. I just need him and Nancy to be standing in the same spot and say the same thing. I need them to both basically say, we're coming after you, but in their own little political way. But I need them to put people on notice that you are now about to be investigated. We're not about to look into this. We're not going to stop until we find some answers and so forth and so forth. Because I get the Emperor and the Six of Wands. So there will be some power that is celebrated, some power that is used, because they do have subpoena power. Nancy does, because they did this back in Iran-Contra, did they not?
Mm-hmm.
And so they do have subpoena power, and I believe they can also invoke testimony to where you can't plead the fifth or something of that nature. I was reading something a while ago on that, but yes, there will be. And then there you got another one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bless y'all heart.
Oh, I'm adding moderators now. Sorry, guys. I had it on mute because I'm
and
adding.
then there's the Seven of Pentacles. It will start, but it will have some slow start in the beginning. They need a little more, like I say, they need a little more vigor, a little more power behind it. So, but yes, they will have an investigation.
Mm-hmm. I got that there's some interference in the end. There's the insurrection and they want to pull the justice, right? Then I get the moon. So there's something elusive out there. There's secrets out there. Maybe somebody doesn't want some things to get out. And then I get interference. Like this may take a long time because there's more push-pull.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if you especially if you think about it, who wants to be investigated? So it's like a lot of the people in the Senate know what they did. Yeah, you're right. Going to try to block anything you possibly can, Ted Cruz.
All right, you guys, sorry, I'm having moderator because it looks like Matt Gaetz has nothing to do tonight. Oh, man. So I added quite a few of you guys as moderators. Check to see if you have a wrench. If you do, when you see an inappropriate comment, there's going to be 3 little buttons on the side. Click that and put hide user on this channel. Tres Leches, I just made you a moderator too, my dear. Have fun busting balls. Okay, back to the reading. Will they investigate? Yes. And it's going to get them a lot of luck, perhaps, for the election. Which is weird because my next question was, will these investigations be damaging to the GOP? Because they could, I mean, if the Democrats grew cojones, they could do the same thing that the Republicans did to Hillary about Benghazi and drag that on for 8 years. And then, what's his name? Kevin McCarthy came out and said the quiet part out loud that they were only doing that to damage her presidential run. So yeah, there's something here that is persistent that gives them an opportunity here for the elections, and something that's persistent, and there's something persistent that gives them multiple opportunities and multiple wins. So it's kind of like this is almost kind of like they shot themselves in the foot by denying them a commission, because now it's like it's going to be worse. Better in the right hands, better for Democrats, worse for them. So let me see. Hold on, you guys. Going back over here real quick. All right. So the next question I have. Hey, Sunflower, thank you. Okay, let's see. The next question that I have. Will this be more damaging? Will these investigations be more damaging for the GOP?
The insurrection party. Country First Party, who has absolutely no problem with, armed, don't tread on me. Let me hush, because all the rest of the words were bad words after that.
Oh my God, Johnny, you see the latest? Ted Cruz just keeps stepping in shit every time he opens his mouth. So now he's jumping on the anti-vaxxer freaking train, right? Where it's my body, my choice. And everybody told him, here's the new Planned Parenthood spokesperson. Yeah. They're so dumb. They're so freaking dumb.
I think somebody on Facebook, it was underneath one of the comments about people saying that this is my body, it's my choice. And way down, there was one lady, she said, so can we now talk about abortion?
Yeah. He's so dumb. I can't.
He's out there spreading anti-vax stuff. Ted Cruz is anti-vax
because of the vaccine passports now for us to travel overseas.
Yeah, that's not news. That we knew that was going to happen. You need to go to you need to use in the bathroom at McDonald's. You need your passport.
Lena Rodriguez.
We knew we were going to have we were going to have to be card carrying, COVID card carrying people to move around. That's not news.
Yep. My body, my choice. Say that to women whose rights we're trying to take away.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prairie.
You can tell he's chosen, right? To be a jackass.
Well, I was saying Lena Rodriguez had posted said in her video that, because she lives in Australia, she says she's had a vaccine card for, years and years and years, because in order for her to go to London, you have to show this card that says, I've been vaccinated for smallpox and chickenpox and two-pox and all the other kind of pox. You gotta have that. And so it's not really, an infringement. Is something that has always been. It's just infringement now because, Americans are something else.
We always said people had to get vaccines to go to exotic countries where they would be subjected to microbes that we're not used to here. You have you're going to die.
But here's the thing. Why are people tripping, these stupid idiots tripping on vaccines? Your kids go to school, don't they? They have to be vaccinated to go to school, don't they? Or do you homeschool them all with your practice?
To tell people not to do that, that's just bad practice.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them that, whatever decision you make, make sure you're well informed.
Mm-hmm.
Join the army. So I say join the army. They're going to pump you full of everything. You have no choice.
You know what, though? He should have just stayed his ass behind those bushes at the Rio Grande. I can't.
But I start with the Tower and the Queen of Cups. Yes, this is going to get very bad for the Republican Party big time because of their role, the support that they played within the riots, insurrections makes it sound something else. The Ace of Cups and the Nine of Wands, there's going to be new names under stress. So people that are not household names, you heard of Ted Cruz, but do you really know who the senator of Wisconsin is right offhand, just as an example type thing. So it's some people that we don't have household names of. They've been drugged into this too. Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords, Ten of Wands. There's going to be a burden upon investigators and people who are trying to issue indictments or summons or whatever the case may be. There's going to be a burden upon them because there's going to be a lot going out. There's going to be a lot that they have to do. Burden is not always, this is just hard work with the Ten of Wands. It ends in the Six of Swords. So yes, there's some stormy waters that they're going to have to come through, and then we're going to get a lot of answers on the other side. But this is going to take a minute too for those who want everything to happen overnight. Take your breath first. This is going to take some time.
Yes, sir. Well said. And to you, Miss Ona.
I have that. It does make an impact. Okay, I've got the Republican Party is basically drowning into the pile of their own sick, right? I get that they might split, that this might actually divide that party, right? The lovers, there's choices again. You're super conservative, you're moderately conservative, half vax, full vax, non-vax kind of thing, and starting something new.
I get that. People are gonna be pissed when they find out when they learn what was involved. Like Johnny said, you may not know who these people were. Now you know who they are, because there's a lot of people that are. Well, there's a lot of anger about something that is learned. So they may try to spin it and turn this into a win, but that's a long shot. That is a long shot. When names come out and you find out who did what and what did who and who called who and who knew what and Matt Gates that was in the chat earlier. He was at a rally not too long ago, I guess, in Florida, and some lady threw a cup of water at him on purpose. And, all these people were like, oh, that's not nice. We shouldn't be doing that. I'm not Mother Teresa. Right. I was to find out that was only a cup of water. I was like, I wish I would have thrown a dirty diaper at him. Like, freshly, like, nice and warm, dirty baby diaper all over his face. But
I'm glad he got hit with that cup of water.
Oh my gosh!
Good.
Some lady threw a cup of water at him. Hold on, I'm looking for Ian. I can't find him. There you are. Okay, Ian. You're a moderator again. You keep changing your name, so I keep forgetting which one you are. Okay, so he's now being investigated for obstruction of justice.
What did he obstruct?
Apparently, he was obstructing, or I don't know if that would be obstruction or witness tampering from the people that are being investigated from his connection to the other guy in Florida, Joel Greenberg. I guess calling people and trying to get the story straight or something like that.
Oh.
I don't know why that would be called obstruction of justice and not witness tampering.
Because he's now, I guess, being indicted, so that would be obstruction of justice, I would suppose, because he's not a witness to his own case.
No,
he's a witness to somebody else's case, and so I guess that was okay. Well, it makes sense.
Yeah. So what happened to Matt Gates for obstruction of justice? The outcome of that investigation.
So now there's a new investigation because he's calling in favors.
Okay.
And we're going to see if he's going to be in trouble, if he's going to get in trouble. Hey, Pearl. Hey.
Hi, Pearl. How you doing?
Good. Actually, I thought he would have trouble after the pigeons go away, but
They're saying, somebody's saying he's threatening a witness. Well, that would be, that's witness tampering, not obstruction.
I get Ace of Wands and Eight of Swords. There is some idea here about binding something. So there's your witness tampering, even though it's obstruction of justice. There's your tampering right there. The Four of Swords and the Moon. Right now, he is not being called or texted or emailed or talked to at the moment, but it is coming. So he should be prepared for that. The Chariot and the Justice. It is definitely 100,000% coming for him. The Temperance, they need to gather more information. They need to talk to other people. Once this, because the Magician, the Five of Pentacles is how it ends. Once they find what it is they need to find, then they can move forward. But it's kind of like you don't want to tip someone off because you don't want them to run type thing, or lawyer up, or whatever the case may be. But he already is, because he's, Matt Gates, so why wouldn't you? But they're coming for it. The Chariot, they're definitely coming for it.
TikTok, that's going to be fun to watch. What you get, Miss Ona?
Yeah. I've got this in this deck. The Elevator card is sort of that throwing card there, where it's basically like a wish card or taking it wherever. And then it's Tower, and then I get the Tower, and this is him. Whatever, yeah, there he is. I'm trying to find out what's happening with this dog upstairs. I don't know why he is barking like this. Let me
Jibs. Ona's like, he's making me lose my mind. So I get that there's something that comes out that's illuminated, that's reported about him abusing or threatening somebody or something, abusing power there as well. And then it grows and grows and grows and grows, and it's very, very, very solid. I would say if there's charges coming for him for tampering or threatening somebody, and also him abusing his power, perhaps he had knowledge of something that he may have read, it's going to be reliable and they're going to stick it to him. So
I have a Matt Gates question.
Okay.
So I was listening to this story. His wife, or not wife, girlfriend Ginger Lucky.
That is not a real girlfriend, John. Ginger Lucky.
She was trying to facilitate the sale of a yacht. And the person who was trying to sell them the yacht, I guess they got half of the, or they got most of the money, or all of the money. I don't really know. That part is not clear. But Matt Gates has said that he was a victim because the people stole his money. Now, once the investigator reporters started looking into it, the words rest of the money needs to be recovered, which means they must have got a part of it back. So the person who was trying to sell the yacht, Ginger Lucky and Matt Gates went down to look at it, and next thing you know, that yacht has been sold to somebody else, and the name of the yacht has been changed. Now, they said in the report that this was a foreign person who was trying to sell him this yacht. So was he a victim, truly, of someone stealing his money? Because they have the whole chunk of his money, and they only got a little bit back, apparently. So was he really scammed and they stole his money, or was this deal really something else?
So was Matt Gates
A victim of fraud.
a victim of fraud for the yacht sale?
Mm-hmm.
Was Matt
He's
Gates,
in all this trouble and he's out buying a boat.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I mean, Ona, this guy would be so stupid. He'd try to take himself to Canada thinking he can outrun the law, not knowing that they would extradite his ass in a heartbeat. Like, that's how dumb he is. That is how dumb Matt Gaetz is. I'm telling you.
He'd probably go to Hawaii. That's another thing.
Hawaii. Or Puerto Rico.
It's not on the mainland, so that's not America anymore. Oh, gosh.
So was Matt Gaetz a victim of fraud for the boat sale?
Because the boat was sold, but to somebody else. And then they changed the name on it. Ooh, I don't have an outcome card. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Do you know what that?
What's the first one? 11.
The whip.
No, it's whip and fish and then house. It's almost like money laundering.
It's corrupted money, isn't it?
Yeah, abusive money, arguing about money, but it's a pattern. There's a pattern to it, of the transaction. There's a pattern to the transaction. So that's why I tend to read these two sometimes as money laundering.
I get that he got screwed. He got screwed. There's the Ace of Cups. This is kind of emotional, or he was, it was one of those things. Like I said, impetuous. He did it. He wasn't reading the writing on the wall. Okay. Somebody else signed a contract. Look. He's left out in the cold. 5 of Cups or 5 of Swords. Like, screw you, Matt. You piece of crap. We took your money. And your cool clothes. You look stupid now. Right?
He is stupid.
I mean, yeah, it looks like he actually got screwed. Wow. Well.
Didn't happen to a nicer guy.
Feel bad. Yeah. In the bottom of the deck, the 5 of Cups, the free soup card.
I get
Well,
both.
that's good.
I get first that this boat thing was foolish, but this was not the girl. The girl facilitated the thing, so I think she thought she was actually trying to buy a boat. Something was foolish about the boat, because the boat, if you put money down, he can't sell it then to somebody else and then still keep your money. But that's what happened. And so there's something foolish about the boat. There is something that is not quite explained there, but I think she's not in on the loop because there's 2 guys here. So it's Matt and then the foreign guy, because I get the world card too. This is somebody else out in the world. There's also, like Becca was saying, though, there is a cycle to this money with the 6 of Pentacles. It goes in, it comes out. It goes in, it comes out. So it's a cycle to this too. It ends in the Ace of Pentacles. This is going to be an opportunity to do this again. So I think that what may have happened is this could be some money laundering, but he was supposed to get more out of this situation than he did, and now he's crying foul.
Dumbass. Like, don't you just love when you leave the idiots in charge of the criming? Like, they can't even crime right, dude.
Yeah.
They're so dumb.
That's a good
So we're gonna end tonight with a petty question that Johnny and I had to go look up. Oh my God, yes, please. So there's this whole thing going on that everybody thinks Donald Trump was wearing his pants backwards in North Carolina. Well, we looked it up. No, there's reports that no, he was not wearing his pants backwards. But the pictures, it looks like he's either wearing an elastic waist pants because there's no zipper, and he's got like massive fupa. Okay, if you know what that means. If you don't, look it up because I don't know how else. I don't know, Johnny. How would you describe the fupa situation.
He's got a puff
Mm-hmm.
in his crotch area, but it's like a puff, like you have on a Depend underneath or something.
So if you were going to put a belt around a balloon,
Yes, that is what it looks like.
So I thought it was hilarious because it's the first time I've seen him in pants that are not zippered. They're clearly in that picture. They are clearly not zippered, so it looks like just pull-up pants, like diaper-made pants. You know. So clearly, Melania didn't dress him because we all know Melania don't give two F's about that man. The kids want nothing to do with him, you know. So I guess the question is, I mean,
maternity pants.
yeah, that's what maternity pants.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So what's the question, Johnny? Was he?
What was going on in there? I just want to know what was going on in the front there.
What was going on with Trump's pants?
Yeah. Was it a balloon?
Did he go to like the KFC drive-thru and like shove a bunch of extra food down his pants, like trying to steal food? Like,
it's retaining.
oh my God. Spanx? I don't think Spanx could have helped him, Mimi. Like that was.
I think he's wearing pens or diaper.
Mm-hmm.
I think he put on like 3 or 4 because that was more than one diaper for sure. Diaper Don was probably wearing more than one diaper. So what was going on with Donald Trump's pants? Thank you, Linda.
Ouch.
Some kind of hernia girdle?
Oh, okay. What'd you get, Johnny?
It's okay. Let's see. So I get Toad is the first card.
Toad.
This is adaptability. This is change. Thank you, Prairie. Then there's Ghost. This is something that was once there. There isn't there anymore. This is also remnants of something left behind.
Mm-hmm.
So what would that be? You have the owl next to it. This is some secrecy. This is knowledge as well, trying to find your way through something. And then I get, it ends in the jack-o'-lantern, which is a change, kind of like the Toad, in your... I think he was wearing maternity pants because they fit his diapers.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I think.
I was kind of like,
do you think it's because
pants ever, the stretchy kind?
do you think it's because they fit his diapers, and also because he forgot how to zip them up and down, or?
I think they make it easier to pull on and off.
Okay.
Yeah, quick release.
You know, because he's not like going in the diaper. This is just in case something happens. You need to wear this.
Oh, he would totally go in his diaper. Wasn't there a report before that he would just sit there and like fart? Remember Diaper Dawn? Like when he would just sit there at the meeting and he would just shit in his. Oh my God. Okay. Anyways, I'll shut up. What you get?
Oh my God! I just think the pretty much. There's an issue, and I said like the girdle, right? So this is where I get the idea of a girdle, of something that's good, that's squeezing him in like a Spanx. And you know how those Spanx are, if there's a little fold in them or something, there's a roll.
Yeah.
Right? There's a roll. We've all worn them. I've cut them off myself. would cut them off. And that's what it is. It's some kind of like a girdle thing that he's got on him. And it was, yeah. And he needs help putting it on.
Thank you, Astrid, so very much, my dear. That's so kind of you.
Kathy D. Kathy D is the one who drew my picture.
Oh, Johnny, can you show to have you done a video yet to show everybody?
It's in all my videos.
You guys check this picture out. Isn't that amazing?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it too. And then the top corner says morning walk on a half battery. I love it. Johnny going out for his little morning walk and he's only got half a battery. I don't know what I'm getting. I got the whip, the heart, and the moon. I'm gonna say he's got problems with his prostate or because this would be like male sex organs,
right?
Or, and then something that has to do with the womb or that is cycles. So he pisses his pants. So they maybe doubled up on diapers for him. And maybe
pressure. That's pressure. The moon would be pressure, like barometric pressure. When the moon is full, we have more pressure. So he's got like something pressing on his prostate or bladder that's making him leak.
Yep. He's leaking. On. So they doubled up on diapers and gave him maternity pants because they know he can't wear a zipper without a PhD in engineering. That's how far gone he is. So I'm going to hell. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you, Ona, for
thank you.
Us. Thank you so much. You guys, if you have not checked out Ona'S channel, please do so. It's Ona'S Tarot. You're going to love the pigeon cams. You're going to love her readings. She's awesome. Thank you so much, Johnny. I think Jenny should be back today. We don't know. We haven't heard back yet. She's probably really tired. So next week it should be on Jenny's channel, correct? Or are we back on yours?
Yeah, we'll change up our rotate because it's supposed to be mine then hers, but we'll do hers and then mine and then yours.
Okay.
New
so the rotation might get a little bit mixed up, so we can get Jenny back in, and then we'll go back to our regular release.
Next week will be hers.
Cycled, yes. So thank you everybody for coming over tonight and hanging out. Thank you to all the troll slayers for getting Matt Gates and Bill Greenberg and Donald Trump and everybody else out of the chat room. You guys rock. Thank you everybody. Have a lovely
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye. Check out Ona. Check out Ona'S Tarot. Okay. Bye.